Story when we get to witness a highly anticipated big league debut, and later today, Tom, one of baseball's top prospects taking the field as a major leaguer for the very first time. Can't wait.
I can't wait. I love these days. I get goosebumps.
Same.
I think about players with these kind of expectations get to the big leagues. Steven Strasburg, Bryce Harper, Paul Skeens. Sometimes, Lauren, you think, am I watching the first game of a future Hall of Famer? I know that's asking a lot, but this is the kind of talent we're talking about.
Yeah, as highly touted as they come, but we know this in this game we love. It doesn't always translate. Everyone here is bigger, faster, stronger.
Sure, there's also injuries that can come into play. You never know what's going to happen. But I can tell you, Laura, very few get to the big leagues with this kind of ability. This is a special one. I can't wait.
And talent for days. We are rooting for him, and today is just the beginning.
You are looking at a car. When A&D, mad P forms mob. The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap duel, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the matrix of Black Neo. Got real, had to pack.
Downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this Major League debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
I wake up and see the sunshine.
One out man at first. And here's the veteran outfielder, Trent Grisham. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. On the ground to third, Bennett to Westberg, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Guardians turned away in the first. We played one in Cleveland with no score on the show. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Tim Bennett trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Hammered down the right side, but foul. No score here in the second. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Tim Bennett with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westberg. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Makes a sliding stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Denzel Clark, the next to hit for the Orioles. In the dirt.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying.
And that'll do it.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Jim Bennett.
Bennett, just 19 years old, and he was born in Canada. Little chopper rolls foul. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Santander takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Payoff pitch. That one hammered left field. And it's off the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. In there safely. It's 2-0.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but it was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Bennett now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 away.
Up next for the Orioles,
Bennett steps in. RBI opportunity here.